The female officer's foot was caught by the carpet, and within 2 seconds, she was swallowed whole. By the time her partner arrived, only a flashlight remained on the floor, while a neural diagram flickered across the wall. The doctor recognized it instantly. It was her nervous system. She had been consumed by a two-dimensional creature. The two tried to flee, but the door slammed shut, its handle flattening into a 2D sketch. The creature attacked, turning the sofa into a painted canvas in an instant. The doctor ordered them to stay off the walls and the floor, forcing them to climb onto a hammock, yet the monster closed in relentlessly. In desperation, they smashed a window and escaped. The woman then realized the truth. The murals on the walls were actually the missing people, and, horrifyingly, the figures began to move, sliding out of the walls like liquid, determined to compress them into 2 dimensions as well. They fled into an abandoned warehouse, only to be surrounded by a piercing broadcast. The doctor used his sonic screwdriver to translate it, but it repeated just one phrase, 22. One of the workers in the group had that number as his ID. The next moment, he froze, then dissolved into liquid form, rushing at them as another monster. They stumbled into a tunnel, but the steel gate at the exit was already flattened into 2D. The doctor handed over a converter, but when the woman tried it, it sparked and failed. In the chaos, one man was dragged away by a twisted, 2-dimensional hand. The monsters were evolving, beginning to form 3-dimensional shapes. The doctor, using an improved device, restored the gate handle, and they barely escaped. The woman slammed the gate shut and forced it into 2D, but to their horror, the creatures reversed the effect, returning it to 3D. They ran for their lives. Meanwhile, the TARDIS had toppled onto the tracks, a train rushing toward it. The doctor pushed with his bare hands, barely saving it, only for the vibrations to knock it back onto the rails. With no choice, he locked the TARDIS in siege mode, cutting himself off completely. More and more creatures swarmed the tunnel. The woman came up with a desperate plan, used the train to smash through them. But when the train struck, it too was flattened into 2D, and even more monsters erupted from the ground. She clutched the powerless TARDIS, unable to reach the doctor. As a last resort, she had her companion paint a fake iron door, and hid the TARDIS behind it. The creatures took the bait. When they tried to shift the false door into 3D, the stolen energy was absorbed by the TARDIS. With a surge of power, the TARDIS roared back to life, its shields expanding outward. The doctor stepped out at last, took back his sonic screwdriver, and condemned the invaders for their crimes. With a single gesture, he erased the 2-dimensional creatures, turning them all to dust.